Trigger warning. Is Meghan Markle genuine? This seems to be a question that a great section of society has been asking. I've seen people say there's just something about her that seems disingenuous, deceptive, dishonest, and it's certainly a notion that Piers Morgan has been pushing for years, but I think it's safe to discard his deductions as he's made it ever so clear through his current actions and his past explanations of their friendship that he's harboring a very personal vendetta against her. Well, it's clear to everyone but him, but I digress. So is Meghan Markle genuine? I'm gonna say what I think, but I'm gonna first declare that it doesn't matter at all. I'll explain why after I tell you whether I think she's genuine or not. I don't know whether she's genuine or not because I'm not God, and as much as people swear they have divine levels of deduction and vibe getting, only God knows what's in a person's heart and mind. Now, this is why I feel like there's a mistrust of her. This is why I feel like it. It's something I understand as a broadcaster and presenter and someone that's acted, as she's an actor. Doing what I do for a living, you develop oratory skills, methods and ways of conveying a message that are intentional in evoking a certain reaction to whomever you're speaking. Having to talk to people or audiences for a living will allow you to develop techniques as you learn what people react to and what they don't react to. A subtle change in tone can be suggestive to the listener. You feel a certain way or make them feel a certain way. Now, when people pick up on someone using these skills, which I can honestly say I believe I've seen from Meghan, people are apt to think that it's indicative of someone not being genuine because they are being intentional. Because the average person just says what they're saying, how they're saying it in the moment and how they feel in the moment. It's much more authentic. That's why some people can't do social media, because the second a camera is on or a mic is connected, it's difficult for them to be natural. That's someone having communication skills and knowing how to employ them doesn't mean they're disingenuous though. I'm a stand-up comedian. I've said the same thing in 7 cities. It doesn't mean that I don't mean what I said. When I deliver it with passion for the 7th time, on purpose, with passion, I meant it. It's because I want you to receive it with the passion that I had when I first said it, because I'm trying to give something to you, not just the theoretical information, but the emotional information as well. If I'm talking about suicide, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not smiling or delivering that information in a way that suggests to you that emotionally I don't take the matter seriously. That's not being disingenuous. That's being intentional, and there's a difference. But some people are ruled by subconscious social cues, right? That dictate how they categorize other people. So as soon as they detect someone saying something that seems methodical, they immediately dismiss it as false. I think Meghan is intentional. I think she watched Diana's interview. I think she tried to channel Diana in her Oprah interview. Yes, I do. But if the intention behind that is because she wants to enact the change Diana tried to enact, to convey the boldness that Diana did, and to evoke the emotion out of people that Diana evoked for the purpose of positive change, to me there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, it takes that kind of person to change the world. People use their gifts to gain wealth, those same talking gifts, crush job interviews, and give speeches to their country on Christmas Day. Now, why I don't think it matters if Meghan is telling the truth or not is because, number one, Meghan is just one person without title currently. The fact that her genuineness is the subject of conversation baffles me. Surely the genuineness of the monarchy, in bed with the tabloids that British people consume and base their behaviours off, surely their intentions and truthfulness is of far more importance and consequence to us. Meghan's accusations are fact-based. She could be a piece of trash, like Piers crudely suggested. Let's say she's even lying about her negative thoughts, like Piers suggested. If she went to the institution and asked for help and didn't receive it, that's either facts or not facts. Her personality is of no consequence. If she's the worst person in the world, but somebody had concerns about how dark the baby would be, that's still an issue, and whoever said that is still culpable. It doesn't matter what she's like, wake up. But people continue to let the media run circles around them by doing what lawyers do in the courtroom. Haven't you watched Suits? When a lawyer can't win a case, he finds dirt on the accuser or the key witness to weaken the validity of their argument. In some cases, they can get someone to drop a case completely if they just find enough dirt on them and hang it over them. That's what the British media has been doing to Meghan for years now. Perhaps in expectation of this day coming because they saw the Diana in her, just like Harry did. And speaking of Harry, he is the key reason why none of this matters. All of you vibes people that just feel something funny about Meghan should be able to clearly see that this man still loves his family dearly, but is speaking his truth. Everything Meghan has said he co-signed, so why on earth are people looking at her? It's the greatest bait and switch duck and cover technique I have ever seen. It's either the monarchy have done the things that they said they have done or not. That's it. And they've said their piece, so it's time to hear the monarchy's rebuttal. Not to question their questions. That's just silly. And you know what I personally think? there's some sexism in this. The visage of a strong woman creates a discomfort because it's unusual to people, and so they perceive a vindictiveness and aggressiveness with it. Femininity is synonymous with soft-spokenness and quietness and an aptitude to not involve yourself in anything that's confrontational. This is partly why I think Harry is not getting any of this character assassination. And the sad thing is that sometimes women have these thoughts against other women because they are defending the patriarchs in their lives, because, you know, that's how society has been built up, or that they look up to. For example, Piers Morgan, we see some people defending him that are women. And then it can be as simple as the fact that she's an actress or that she's an American, and people have unconscious biases against both those things. Then they label it feelings or vibes. No, you just think Americans are clout chasers because you've seen a lot of them do that. Or you think actresses are fake because your subconscious logic is that they take their work, which is acting, home. Bottom line is, your vibes aside, the Crown has a direct, tangible accusation to respond to and investigate, irregardless of whether Meghan is Cruella de Vil or not. Simple. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I always forget to do this, so I'm doing this now. And yeah, click on the notification bell to make sure that you keep up to date with what I'm doing. Peace!